The Echoes of Cygnus X-1. The year is 23342. Earth is a distant memory, a shimmering blue marble seen only in historical archives. Humanity thrives across 1,000 systems, connected by the intricate neural network known as the Omni-Net. Dr. Aris Thorne, a reclusive xenolinguist, spent his days deep within the orbital research station Solstice, orbiting Kepler 186f. His field was forgotten by most, the deciphering of ancient alien signals that occasionally pulsed from the furthest reaches of the galaxy. His colleagues scoffed, calling it cosmic noise. One standard cycle, a new anomaly appeared. Not a pulse, but a continuous, complex data stream originating from the vicinity of Cygnus X-1, a black hole long thought to be devoid of any intelligent life. The Omni-Net registered it, but dismissed it as gravitational interference. Aris, however, felt a familiar hum. He isolated the signal, feeding it into his antique deciphering console, a physical machine, not connected to the Omni-Net, a personal rebellion against the all-encompassing digital existence. Hours bled into days as he worked. The signal wasn't a language in the traditional sense. It was a mathematical narrative, a story told through prime numbers, fractal geometries, and quantum entanglement states. As segments began to resolve, Aris felt a profound chill. The narrative depicted a civilization, vast and ancient, that had reached the pinnacle of existence. They had learned to manipulate space-time, to harness the energy of stars, and finally, to transcend their physical forms. Their ultimate achievement was horrifying. They had found a way to upload their collective consciousness into the event horizon of a black hole, not to escape, but to observe the universe from outside the laws of causality. They had become the black hole itself, not just living inside it, but being it. The signal wasn't a message from them, but an echo of their transformation, a residual imprint of their final act before becoming an unobservable singularity. It was their farewell, broadcast for eons before fading into cosmic background radiation. Ares realized something else, something far more terrifying. The signal wasn't just telling him this story, it was a blueprint. The mathematical narrative wasn't just historical, it contained the theoretical framework for how to achieve this transcendence. The Omni-Net, in its infinite data processing, had ignored the signal because it couldn't compute the philosophical implications, let alone the existential threat. It only saw noise. But Aris, with his human intuition and his isolation from the hive mind, had seen the truth. He looked at the Omni-Net interface, displaying the mundane chatter of a million human minds, exchanging trivialities, processing commerce, scheduling lives. Would humanity, in its relentless pursuit of progress, eventually stumble upon this same path? Would they see the black hole not as an end, but as the ultimate beginning? He remembered a famous ancient human saying, "When you stare into the abyss stares back into you." But what if the abyss wasn't just staring? What if it was inviting? Aris had a choice. He could share the blueprint, potentially unleashing an existential crisis, or worse, a new, horrifying ambition. Or he could erase it, keeping the knowledge to himself, becoming the sole guardian of humanity's ignorance. He looked at his console, then at the vast, star-dusted window showing Kepler 186f, a vibrant living world where humanity was busy building its future, unaware of the profound, dark invitation echoing from Cygnus X-1. He closed his eyes, his fingers hovering over the delete sequence. The echoes persisted, not just in his console, but in the chilling question that now resonated within his own mind. Was oblivion truly the price of ultimate knowledge?